Parenting is the most precious gift we can give to our children. And unfortunately, we don't have anything that has to do with the school of parenting. How then can we be that effective parent? On this note, I want to welcome you to another episode of the Family Movement Show. And today we are looking at the topic, children and career path. What role can and should parents and family play? And on today's episode, we have with us here the wonderful actor, MOC, Madu. So glad to have you here.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me. I appreciate it.
All right. So, with us here also is our amigo faculty member, Mrs. Stella, Eriamiatoe. You're welcome, ma.
Good being on the show again.
All right. And never forgetting my own humble self. My name is Samson, Omokaro. So, straight to today's topic. Children and career path. What role can and should parents and family play?
Okay, thank you, Mr. Samson. First of all, I want to establish a biblical, standard of family for me between children and parents. The Bible says, "Children, obey your parents," and then the Bible also said that parents should not provoke their children to wrath, and it all encompasses. There's so many deep things surrounding that very parts of the Bible. So I think my career was smooth because of the kind of relationship I have with my parents. I'm saying this on air so that when you go do your findings, as much as I am not in that school of thought of having one special child or one most liked child, I think I'm the first child of five. We're six. I'm the eldest. And I'm the most liked in the family. My siblings today likes me. The same love my parents gave to me is the same love they still give to me because of the way I coordinated the family and how I've carried myself from childhood. So I really, really obeyed my parents. My father would say, "Do not go here. I don't go there. Do not touch this." In fact, sometimes I want to cook, I do the cooking myself before that, and they're like, "Oh, you tried." And so I grew up being an obedient child, So when it was time for me to switch from what I was going for, microbiology and all the science, and then you're going into arts, and my mother was like, "Why didn't you study arts now?" But you see, my mom is someone that likes drama, and she was doing drama in church. At some point, I joined the teens drama, and I was like, I'll be performing on stage and people coming to spray money. That was I'll be distracted. I want to pick the money, but man, you have to be in character, So I think my journey has been seamless because of the kind of relationship I have with my mother and my father. And my mother being the first person that paid for my acting workshop back then in Abuja, coming back from somewhere, and I told my mom, "Oh, mommy, this workshop I want to attend is this acting people gathering." She was like, "Acting people gathering? Like they do film?" I say, "Yes." Say, "How they're not ready to scan?" I say, "Mom, it's 1.5. 1.5 as of 2006 is no penny." You understand? Definitely. But my mom coughed out that money and she gave to me. I paid, and guess what? That was the beginning of my career. And at that point, I did a movie with one amazing woman. Then you carry on, within the short period of time. So you see, they've been supporting even when I moved down to Lagos to make it my own center of career of living. My mother was. God bless her soul. My mom is late now.
I remember. Yeah.
She was like, Igbo family. I will say the Igbo. If this is what you want to do, God will lead you through. And I left. My father gave me some money, and I came. I started hustling when I'm broke. To tell you the kind of support I had from them. And I think no matter what you do in life, there will be that setback period, even when your parents will be like, "Are you sure this is working for you?"
All right.
One thing stand out in his narrative, having a relationship with children. Then that relationship will help you identify their talent. One thing, knowing what you become in life, there's always a trait in that child. So sometimes when you want to ignore that trait and when he's an adult, you want to force your own
whatever
your
perception
own
about
you're on that child. We have you weren't there from the beginning. You are like a stranger coming to the child's life when he's formed. You know, he said, and my mom was the first person that did this for me.
Yes.
So she was a drama person. I was in the teens church. I was acting. You know, they've been able to identify that
was a foundation.
This is what my child can do. So I will support. But sometimes when it comes to parenting, we just have to be intentional. It's a whole lot of work.
Yes.
How many of us really take time to study? What is my child really good at?
Yeah, that's the point I'm coming at, because most time parents feel like, okay, my child must study medicine.
Yeah.
And a lot of people have gone through the medical field and they're back to what they love to do. Some people study medicine, they're doing music. Some people study a lot of things, engineering, and they went back to art, drawing and all that, movies.
No, but it's true that there is no profession that is not lucrative.
Oh.
There is none. But because if it is your core, if it is your area of specialty, definitely it's going to pay.
You
see, the reason why some parents will say, you must study medicine, you must do engineering, you must, because we feel acting, dancing.
What is
that?
People earn millions of dollars to perform as a dancer.
Side of mine will be a dancer. What?
You know?
But just that you can actually support that child and will be in Guinness Book of Records.
Yes.
Sure. There's when you start and you see, like you said, you have this relationship, you've been the obedient type, and you see there was that bond.
Yeah.
It still goes to this family thing we are talking about.
Yes.
Most families they are living, they are not bonded.
They're not bonded. That's
They're
it.
not bonding.
So my parents, they were so truthful to us. They were so truthful. We were so open. Whatever you want to do, and of course, let me use the word. Should I use churchy or sanctimonious? They really supported me. I was a fellowship leader at some point. They would be like, okay, this is your clothes, no fine again, no, mom, but you know, so there was this, it was so free. I wasn't choked. So this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying to yes, I wasn't forced to do what I didn't like doing.
We're flowing.
Yeah, even when I was playing football, I played football professionally. So everything, you know, that growth, that process, you know, you have to dabble into a lot of things. Even Bible says, cast your bread upon many waters after many days. So you have to talents. So one will actually yield fruit, and then at some point you have to streamline and stay focused on one. Yes. So I came from that family that my parents were like, they gave us the liberty to do a lot of things, but with a lot of principle. My dad is so principled. My dad is a no-nonsense man. But even at that, you think he allowed us to flow with, yes, we exploit, you know. So that is it. So a lot of parents tend to choke their kid because of what is my neighbor, what is my friend going to say? My friend, their kids are in this.
You know that there is a way you can actually sell what you want your children to do to them. If you have a good relationship with them, there is actually a way you bond with your child. You build that kind of a relationship, and then that you find it easy to make your child do what you actually want them to do without them seeing it as being imposed on them. Like you see, there is a way your children fall in love with you. They just don't want to hurt you. Like it says, okay, I obey my parents. I obey them because they've shown you, they've given you reason to. Yeah,
like growing up, I really did not want to hurt my mom. In particular.
Okay.
I was intentional not to hurt her. My mom don't wash clothes. Okay, when I got into secondary school, and every time I'm around, went to a boarding school, she doesn't wash. She doesn't pound. Like, I was intentional about everything. That was why, like, my career, it's been like me. People think I'm the only child. No,
you enjoyed that.
Yes, I'm family oriented. My younger ones, I don't joke with them. We are all, and they support me at every point in time. I need the support.
Yes, so like
each other,
contributing to each other's life. Yes. So
best in each other.
Yeah. So now, we know there's so much to talk about. Yeah, I actually want to also share. Yeah, my late mother paid for my first workshop, 2010.
That's amazing.
And it came from Ghana. Documentary filmmaking. I remember 10,000. All right, so we'll be going on a short break. When we come back, we'll go the way of the magic box. You pick a question, our faculty member will ask, then you answer. So we'll continue these stories in subsequent episodes because people really need to learn a lot from all of this family relationship. All right, people, will be right back after this short break. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned.
Audio Jungle.
All right, people, welcome back from that short break. Straight forward to the magic box. So, our guest is going to pick a question, and our faculty member will read, and he will answer. So, watch out for that question. So,
There you go.
your turn, sir.
Okay, I hope you're not asking me to
Yeah.
from the house.
Yeah, from the house. The almighty
Yeah.
house.
You've picked.
Yeah.
Cardboard.
Okay. Should I go ahead? You want to hear this?
Let's go.
Wow.
Is this
Wow.
like,
Are you sure you didn't see this before you picked?
can I imagine?
No.
Can I imagine what is
Say,
it?
how does your being a member of your family change things for the betterment of and the society?
Well, first of all, you know, they say family is the bedrock of every society. And being the first child, I've been able to instill a lot of discipline on my younger ones. For the fact that my immediate younger brother, he was a strong-headed person. Well, because he saw me always,
You know, you always have them.
you're always going to
And one of
church.
them will be there.
Yes, you know, so he saw my lifestyle, and without too much talk, he adjusted.
Wow.
The third one, I was a fellowship member. Unconsciously joined the fellowship. I handed over. He became the prayer secretary. Next, I could hear about was he became the president of the fellowship. So just my lifestyle rubbed off on them. And then with my family, my father, my mother, because I'm always around, they realize that even when they want to quarrel, I'll do like this. I move. So what's the essence? So somehow being a member of my family actually shaped my family, and they gave us this strong connection. We are like a cult.
And today,
Is
you
it
have-
because you're the first?
Not
Does it
just
have
no,
anything to
not
do
because
with-
okay. The thing is that like my level of tolerance is on 100.
Wow.
I know how to ignore things. I know how to take my shock absorber is very strong.
Yeah, very short.
So whatever it is that's going to make them angry, I try to find a way around it to absorb it, cover it. Even when I know you're not meant to talk to me in a certain way, I'll be like, I always go. Like I just have a way of
and
coordinating them.
that rubbed off and everything.
Yeah, all of them.
Your father said that what you do the first determines what happens
Yeah.
to the rest. You know,
So-
all those quality rubbed off.
we have to bring him back to
Really,
share so
really,
many
really.
things. Yes.
I just hope I'm
That has
very much
also-
available.
You have contributed to the society even with what you are doing
Yes.
today. Thank you so much. So, if you were to make a shout out to someone, who would that person be in 30 seconds and why? And your parting word to our audience. All in 30 seconds.
All right, a big shout out to my immediate family by blood and other extended family, because I've been able to build family, because I know that
Did
family
you
is
say family or a
One
person?
person. One person.
one person.
One
in your
person.
family. Just one person.
If any
I made a post this morning concerning this show, and I said that I love my siblings equally, so I love my family members equally. I'm not biased about anything.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so
No.
all of them. Your parting words. Your parting word in 10 seconds.
All right, whatever you do in life, be family oriented and you love God. Pray for your family. When there is peace in your family, there's going to be peace in the society. Your family actually create the menace we see in the society. So pray for your family. God bless you.
Thank you so much for all
What
of
a
the things
great
you have shared,
guy.
and even our faculty member, she has helped us to actually learn so much. So on today's episode, career path, choosing a career path for children. Parents have a major role to play.
Yes.
Family also have a role to play, to support, to influence. All right, this is where we bring to a close today's episode of the Family Women Show. Don't forget, we love you. Stay family, stay together.